about Cameron. But at this time, we're going to ask that Kay Ann would come from John Muir High, and then Janice Littlejohn would come from the Professional Writers and College. Yes.
Hello. My name is Kay Ann Blaine Schlaffeld, and I am honored to be here today to pay tribute to our beautiful friend, Cameron Turner. I am the very humble representative of John Muir High School, Elliott Junior High, and Edison Elementary. I was chosen to be the vessel of my classmates and to echo their sentiments as well as my own. We all have had the great fortune to have Cameron in our lives. He was one of the most motivational individuals I've ever met. And to say that he came by that as an older man would be inaccurate. Cameron has been that way since we were all children. He just became better at it as we grew up and became teenagers, young adults, and full-fledged grown-ups. Over this past week, I've had an opportunity to talk to many of our classmates and hear their sentiments and read many beautiful words written in tribute to Cameron and his memory. Sit and reflect upon my own emotions and feelings. One of the most resounding things was how special he made everyone feel. He made you feel like you were his best friend. He made you feel at ease. If you were having a problem, he would help you try to figure it out. He would try to help you figure it out to get through it, whether it be giving sage advice or saying a prayer with you to ask for God's help. He was a man that had a very strong faith in Jesus Christ.
Amen. Amen.
He was quite proud of his faith, as we all should be, but his walk in faith was one that made you feel at ease and that special, comfortable feeling. Whether you shared in his faith or some variation thereof, he made you feel that having faith was one of those essential parts of life and your being. It was part of his being. He didn't preach, but he was our teacher. Always happy to lead us in prayer when we worried about a family member or we were concerned for our classmates. Cameron was our voice. He was an amazing writer and speaker. I would look to him to help me spread the word of what meant so much to the both of us, our John Muir family. We are here today and so very lucky to have a second family, our brothers and sisters of John Muir High. We had the unique opportunity to have the most diverse group of people to grow up with. It provided us a lifetime of fortune, which Cameron spoke of often. It's memories like those shared with me about Cameron's impact on the football team. Cameron debated on giving up football his senior year because he had other things that he wanted to focus on. Coach Brownfield told him, "You may not be the best player on this team, but you are a vital part of this team's success. You bring everyone's game up and to a higher level." We went 10-0 our senior year. It's memories like our galactic jam in the 9th grade, our first dance in high school. We were all awkward and unsure of ourselves, but went to the dance nevertheless. It's his love of Spock and Star Trek and his geeky tendencies that were as much of him as waving the yellow towel at pep rallies, getting everybody up. He was the upbeat of all time. That's what we grew up with. When we get together now, we celebrate our friendship for the gift that it is, period. We have the privilege of loving each other because we didn't have to recognize our differences, but because of our similarities. Cameron praised his education that included being with this diverse group of people. So much laughter and love is shared when we are together. At each gathering we have or had, everyone would ask, "Where's Cameron?" if he hadn't arrived yet. He was the light of our times together. Whether it be standing outside with the guys to share an occasional drag of a cigar, or being inside to listen to all the stories of days gone by. These memories we all will cherish and celebrate as we celebrate Cameron today. And each time we see a picture of him, and his $1 million smile. The one he gave us all when he would see us. His boisterous laughter that was infectious. That tender look of concern he would show when he was trying to help you. Cameron spent a great deal of time mentoring young people. He had a beautiful gift that made young folks take heed to his words. He spent time over the years going back to Muir to provide guidance to students. He always gave back. I could stand here and talk about Cameron for hours. He was my friend, our friend. Our love for Cameron runs deep. I want to leave you with this poem that our classmates shared. It seems so perfect and sums up our Cameron like a champion he was. It's called Forever in My Heart. You can shed tears that he is gone, or you can smile because he has lived. You can close your eyes and pray that he'll come back, or you can open your eyes and see all he's left. Your heart can be empty because you can't see him, or you can be full of the love you shared. You can turn your back on tomorrow and live yesterday, or you can be happy for tomorrow because of yesterday. You can remember him only that he is gone, or you can cherish his memory and let it live on. You can cry and close your mind, be empty, turn your back, or you can do what he'd want, smile, open your eyes, love and go on. Rest in paradise and peace, Cameron. You will live in our hearts forever. Mustangs ready?